guys, it's Claris. Welcome back to my channel. So today I'm going to be testing out some more nail art hacks from 5-Minute Crafts. So let's get right into it. So the hacks I'm going to be trying out are actually from the same video that I tested out last time, and this is the thumbnail for that video. But there were so many I wanted to try from there that I do have a few more to do today. Okay, so this is the first one. So you have a grown out mani, and you're just going to take, this looks like a glitter polish, and you're just going to kind of fill it in the little gap there. And then it gives this like gradient effect. And I think that's a pretty cool idea, especially if you have like gel or something that's long lasting. So yeah, let's try this one out. So we have an outgrown nail, which I definitely didn't just paint on. So I have this glitter top coat. Maybe I can use this. No, this is not quite opaque enough. Maybe I'll just use my silver hollow then. So I'm just going to take a little bit here and we kind of go like this maybe? I don't have exactly the same thing they had, so. Funny, this looks exactly like a gradient I did in my other No Tools nail art video. Well, we have successfully fixed the outgrown nail. This is actually a pretty good hack. If you have a gel or a dip powder, maybe you can do something like this. And you know, gradients are always fun, so why not? I give this hack a 5 out of 5. It works like in the video. Alright, so next up we have this one when you paint half the nail red and half the nail white, and then you swirl the two colors together like that. That's kind of cool. I did do something like this in one of my earlier videos when I swirled red and I think it was black together. And it does have a really cool effect and it's pretty easy, so let's try this one out. This is a dipping powder nail that I shaped with a nail drill that I used for the first time. You can see that video right here if you'd like. First, I'm putting down a coat of peel off base coat. I'm putting down white nail polish on half of the nail. And then I'm going to take some red nail polish and do the same thing. Now I'm going to use a dotting tool here. And like they did, start from the center and just swirl around and around. Well, that's actually kind of cool. It reminds me of a water marble idea. So there is the finished nail. I think it's a pretty cool and very quick design. It'd be neat to see what other color combinations I could do with this kind of design. So I'll give this hack a 5 out of 5. It works just like in the video. But what do you think? Would you try something like this? Now for this one, I've actually tried it before in one of my earlier videos, and it does work, but I just want to do it so I can just show you guys again. So it's making this really cool black and red flower. And it's a really cool effect, and I might want to do a mani with it sometime. So yeah, I just wanted to show it to you all. So for this hack, I'm going to start off with a black base. For the white, I'm actually going to use paint. It does dry faster than nail polish, I think, so that makes sense. So I'm just going to make a flower that way on the black nail, quite like in the video. And it didn't look like they paid much attention to whether it looked really nice or not, so here's kind of a funny looking flower. Alrighty, so I'm going to grab my same red nail polish and simply paint over the whole nail. I don't want to put it on too thick because I don't want to cover the pattern. Alright, so the nail has dried. I'm going to add another layer of petals all around, kind of in between of the original ones. Alright, after letting this dry for another 2 minutes or so, I'm applying another coat of the red nail polish over that. It's getting kind of hard to see the design under all that red nail polish. Doesn't even really much look like a flower at this point. But now we have to put the little white dots around the center, right? And a rhinestone for a finishing touch. This does look like it would be a good accent nail. Also, I noticed OPI polishes have very good, thick, opaque formula, and in this case, it might not actually be the best choice for a design like this. You might want something a little more sheer. So for this one, it's making a French tip with a band-aid. So you're going to put the band-aid on the nail and then fill in the tip and peel that off. And that looked like it worked pretty well, so yeah, let's give this a try. Okay, for this one, we need to use a band-aid, which is going to be very sticky, so it could easily peel up a peel-off base coat. So instead, I'm going to use a regular base coat and apply that to the nail. So I'm not going to put a base color down. I think there is risk of the band-aid peeling up that polish. So I'm just going to get out my band-aid here. I'm going to use one of these circle ones. I hope that works. Alright, so I'm going to use it to cover, let's see, like this maybe? And I'm going to fill in the tip. Let's peel this off and see how it did. Okay, not too bad. You know, I think it's pretty cute. It turned out okay. I did a little bit of cleanup around the edges. I haven't done French tips in a while. So I think I'll give this hack a 4 out of 5 because it's not the cleanest, best French tip you could get. I mean, French tips are kind of hard to get nice, smooth anyways. But yeah, I'll give this hack a 4 out of 5. Works okay. For top coat, I'm going to use my Born Pretty No Smudge top coat. I did a review of this top coat and some other Born Pretty items I got in this video here. But anyways, I'm applying a coat of this top coat to the 4 nails we did. Well, there are the 4 designs I did. Which of these hacks do you think you'll be giving a try? Anyways, I want to thank you all so very much for watching and hanging out with me today. For my next video, I am going to be doing another nail polish of the week video, so if you're not already, feel free to subscribe to my channel and click the bell for notifications when I post every Wednesday and Saturday. But in the meantime, don't forget to check out my Instagram at thepolishedqueen15. I post photos of all my manis and nail art, so you can check them out there. There are links in the description for products I use, as well as other testing nail art hacks videos like this one I think you might. Remember that a smile is the prettiest thing you can wear. So I hope to see you in my next video. Thank you so much for watching all the way to the end with me. You're really the best, and have a magical day.